Hello, welcome to Tutorial Thursday. So this week is week 18 and we are going to be using split cups tonight. But before we do that, we'll be showing last week's paintings. This is a live event. If you're watching this after the live, you'll hear me talking to people that were in the chat. And if you're here during the chat, thank you so much for coming. Hi, Linda. So, last week we did swipes. It was swipe night. And I'm just going to give people a few minutes to get here. So, get yourself all comfy and be ready to watch. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Brian. So last Thursday, we had fun with some swiping. So I am going to peel these off of here so we'll have them available for when we need them. Hi, Mona. So this was a swipe that we did with black, and then I showed you how you could pop a flower out through there by blowing. So all I'm doing is using a razor. I'm just getting that edge. I don't know how well this will peel off because it's not super thick. But we'll try it. I was busy today working on some boxes and looked at the clock and was like, uh-oh. Better get ready for tonight. Hi, Shelly and Doris and Beth and Gertrude and Jackie and Helen. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. So they're pretty easy to tear off once you get your edges lifted. I just peel them right off the tile. And you can reuse these tiles over and over again, but I have silicone mats too. So that came out pretty good. And we can use bits and pieces of that on another project, since we're all about skins. Hi, Moose. Welcome. I'm just peeling off these swipes we did last week before I get started tonight. Giving people time to come in. Hi, Julia. Boy, we are in countdown mode for the retreat. Ooh. I'm finding all kinds of things to pack today. That could be a bad thing. That one came out pretty. It did change a bit since we poured it. Okay. Let me get this one out of here. So then we did I think what we did was the Starbursty painting next. This dried really nice. It's super pretty with that lemon lime in there. But I love the center. It's definitely a keeper. I think I'm going to resin it to see if I can get some depth in there. I think it would come out pretty good. Hi, Julie. And then we did the palette knife swipe. And we all laughed. Hi, Vic. About the head. It still looks like George Washington to me. With a snake on his head. But the colors are pretty. I think it's different. Could be a bug that way. Or a rat carrying a snake away. There's so many things I see in that right now. A bubble guppy. Yeah. Alright. So, tonight, split cups. We all have them. Do we all use them? No. But maybe tonight, you might want to revisit that idea. So, Mr. Brian makes these wonderful split cups with handles now. He has 2 sizes on each one. So like for the 3 slot, you can get the smaller, for smaller canvases, or the bigger one. So he has the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 6. So tonight, I'm going to be using the 4, the 2, and yes, Brian, I think I'm going to go for the 6. If I have time. That's the last painting. And I'm also going to be using my turntable because it does have its advantages for certain techniques. Ah, blurry. Don't you hate that? I hate it. Hate it, hate it. But he has a nice little logo on the side of his cups. Come on, focus in on that. Oh, man. There we go. So let's do a 2 first. I'm going to move these out of the way because I don't want to get paint on them. So for the first painting, I want to do a kiss split. We'll be using a 12 by 12 canvas. I think I'm going to anchor that. Hi, Patricia. I'm going to be using the Loctite Fun Tack. Two little pieces. I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to need it for the next one. So this kiss split is several colors on each side of the split cup. So when it comes out, it's a split kiss. It's a kiss pour, but they're side by side. You can cross over and come back. We'll see what happens when I monkey around with it. So I'm going to fill my cup first. Okay. So we'll use some bumblebee yellow. Oops. Some Allen's red. Some orange marmalade. And then on our cool side, let's use some bluebird. I'll use up this morning pansy. And some Silver Lake. I will put a little white in this one and maybe a smidge of black in this one just to give us more contrast. Okay, I'm not going to spray this with anything. However, when you're using these cups, you want to get them in water immediately, or it's harder to get them clean. Do not use hot water. Warm water is good enough, and let it soak a little bit. If you have a hose to use to spray that out, it works great too. I have melted a few things accidentally. Maybe it wasn't me, maybe it was Alan. Hi, Christina. Getting close, guys. Hi, Larry. Hi, Linda. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Angel. Okay. So I don't want to start with yellow because that's not the last color I want out. So I'm going to do a little bit of orange marmalade. And then I'll put my yellow there. Hi, honey. My honey's here. And then Ellen's red shimmer. Did you get your paint today, Linda? Is that why it was a beautiful day? So I don't need a lot of paint because I am going to use a base coat. So I'm layering 3 different colors. You can use more colors, but remember when you're pouring and it's hitting the canvas, you may cause a little mud. So try not to do too many different colors. Okay, then for our cool side, I'm going to start with the Bluebird. I probably should use Carolina blue, but I'm saving that for a different one. I'm trying to use up paints, guys. I want to start fresh when I get home. Some morning pansy. I don't have a lot of this. I think I have to take the top off. And I will shoot the black down through that one, but on this one I'm going to put the white in between those 2 colors. Oh, hi Sheena. You're easy to please, Linda. Hi Patty. Some Silver Lake. I'll go back with the Bluebird because the Bluebird doesn't look too bad next to the Silver Lake. It does cause a little contrast, which is cool. That's what we want. Some morning pansy. I'm going to use this one up. Another one bites the dust. And just a little bit of the Silver Lake, and we'll be even on that. With just enough room to add that black in there. Okay, no silicone. Get rid of that one. I don't know where that top goes to. Oh, somebody put it on the white bottle. That threw me off. Hi, Kathy. So I shot it right down the middle. Okay. Just want to bring them up even. So we'll get a base coat down. I think I'm going to use black because we'll see more of the contrast than on white. It's going to end up getting blown off anyways when I spin it. So it doesn't really matter. I'm back, start over. Haha, Brian. You funny dude. It's not all about you, Brian. So if you're new to pouring and you don't know much about base coats, I do have a video on how to mix this because you want it super thin. On other videos, you'll hear it called a flow extender, but I call it a base coat because that's what it is. All right. Do I want to pour that? No, I want to put a base coat down. So it'll glide instead of fold over. Okay, let me get that out just a little bit. Doesn't have to go all the way off. I just want to get it out. I have a puppy dog that's doing his nightly yippee yippee, fighting with his Ellie. Come on, Yellow. Just moving it around a little bit because we don't want just like a yin-yang type painting. And it's nice to do it on your spinner because you have a little more control of where your cup is pouring into. And get that torched. Bring it back to the middle here. Get rid of those bubbles. Grab my cardboard. My armor. Okay, I'm not going to whip it because I have too much stuff laying here. I don't need it covered in paint, Brian. So I'm going to get it started first to see where all my paint's at. And of course it's on that one side. We can fix that. Push it over a little bit. Okay. Alright, so I lied. I spun it a little heavier. Nothing that can't be cleaned. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with that. I do want to tilt it just a smidge. Moving my cardboard out of the way. Thank God I put the cardboard there. Or I would have got it on my velvet. Okay. I'm loving that I did that. So I want to bring this over to compensate a little bit if she'll go. Alright, so because we spun it, it's thinner here. So I'm going to have to just ever so gently move my canvas that way. Get my little bit of centrifugal force going. I don't have my cardboard up, so I'm protecting myself. So that's much better. I did get those little bitty flamey looks to come over this way, and that's what I wanted. Could probably go one more. Just a smidgy. Because I did push the paint that way, so that's a very simple split cup technique to do. 8 colors, two slots. You saw me layer it. It's very easy to do. And the results are pretty cool. Hi, Joanne. Are you getting excited, Joanne? We are. Oh my goodness, so close. Okay. So give it a quick torch. Of course, gotta clean my edges. That one's already exposed. I didn't put any push pins in this either because I wanted to use the turntable. But I could have put push pins in it because it's square. But there it is, guys. I love that, the way that came out. It did go over quite a bit. And we have no movement, so that's good. I'm happy with it. So I gotta set up some cups for that one. Give me 1 second. Grab some new ones. Those were pretty nasty over there. Okay, one mover. Any questions on that one? Okay. Get some of this mess out of here before we do the next one. Spinning night, messy night. No, I don't see any questions. Thank you, everybody. I like it. Oh, I ripped that one, but it still works. Okay. Gonna tack that one down too. I think I'm gonna move. I don't know if I want to move that cardboard now. Might have a mess on this one too. Alright, so the next cup we're going to use is a 4-chamber. Brian has all these cups in his Etsy shop. You always get free shipping from Brian, because he's amazing like that. Okay, let me move these 3 out. Okay, so I need to paint. So let's go. I am so indecisive on this one. I still kind of am. I may change my mind even after setting them there. I did it to myself because I didn't refill yet. I have a tiny bit of juniper, but it's not enough. Hold on. I bet I have some down here. I do have some. Yay! I had to have something sparkly. Hi, Evelyn. Okay, so on the 4-chamber, we're going to use juniper. Deep Lagoon shimmer. I don't have a lot of that, I don't know. Seafoam. And Shelley's Masquerade. So really, Shelley's and Deep Lagoon are my contrast, but because juniper is so shimmery, it's probably going to cut that, make Shelley's not look like a contrast color. Because they both go towards the teal spectrum. Okay. I'm going to use the black again because it doesn't really matter. It gets spun off. If we're going to make a mess, we might as well make a total mess. Juniper is a very popular color, but this month, Moody Blue is in Silver Lake. Everybody's ordering the Moody Blue. And if you didn't know, my paint sale is on until the 10th. So just click on the link below. Shelley's been posting it, I'm sure. Okay. Now I have to decide how I want this leaf to come out. We're going to try to make a leaf. It'll be a similar pattern to the Fire and Ice, but I'm going to try to keep it more in a leaf design. Oh boy. I'm just wondering if I should. No, I gotta use Shelley's because it's such a pretty color. Okay. Let's put that on this end. I probably should stop halfway so I can make sure I have enough of my other colors. Okay, seafoam. I'm really starting to love this seafoam green. It's very pretty. Alright, Deep Lagoon. Now none of these have silicone. These are all without. But we did have enough. Yay. And the juniper, which is a brand new bottle, so we're good. So when you buy ready to pours from me, you get these juicy bottles. I don't do the squirt bottles anymore. They're harder to ship. And I don't trust them. The tips. Okay. But these cost more, which is weird. I gotta add some more deep lagoon. Just a little bit. Okay. I think we're good. So get some more black on here. I'll spin it out just a little bit to move it. Get our starter. Okay. Let's get ready to rumble. That made me cough. Okay, no circles on these. Straight pour. About 2 inches from the canvas. Now once you see that you have a leaf started, start turning your canvas towards you. Very slowly. We may not be able to see it really well because it's going to be the seafoam that's the leaf, unfortunately. But if I would have put the juniper there, it would have been too shiny. I want to make it just a little bit bigger. So then you can come back up and come around. But be very careful how you do this part. I need to cover that black. We're definitely going to be spinning this a lot. This is pretty much just extra color. I really didn't need this much paint, but it'll get spun off. Oh my gosh, you should hear my puppy barking. He's so vicious. Alright, so our focal point is this. It has a little bit of Shelley's Masquerade coming up through. I wish I could pull that and make it go all the way out, but I don't think I can. Alright, let me get this paint all in one area. So when I spin, it's not going haywire. Yeah, I know, Brian. Get those cups soaking. I heard you through the screen. Hi, Catherine. It's okay, you're late. Okay, get my cardboard up. I'm gonna get the messy again. I wish I would have had more colors to pick from. But, like I said, I'm trying to use up what I have. So when I get home, I can remix fresh. Okay, slow spin first, because I know it's coming. So my juniper is on the outside of that leaf here. I'm going to lose my Shelley's Masquerade, aren't I? So, I have to go that way. Alright. One more, just to get the bulk off. Yep, we took Shelly right off the canvas. Sorry, Shell. I probably could have used the little cup on this one and got away with it. Because we don't have a lot of color on here. We have, what, the 3 colors. We lost Shelly's. It is up through the leaf, though. But this could be a good one to embellish because we have a great base here that we could actually paint something inside that leaf. But yeah, it's not bad. Or put some orange in there, Bri. You betcha, I'll get right on that. Just gonna set up my cups. Floor sounds like it's so sticky. I was doing some resining last night. I may have dripped. Trying to get stuff finished up. Ooh, that pulled my tape right off. Okay. It's going to the rack. Struggle is real. I have canvas everywhere. How are we doing on time? Oh, good. We're doing good. Okay, let's get rid of this one. I'm being very messy tonight. Write that down. Lately, I've been a messy painter. I don't understand it. It's so not like me. But there, I caught myself cleaning that. Okay. There's Joy. Hi, Joy. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Christy. Did I miss anybody? All right. Now, I don't really know if I'm going to need my turntable for this one, so I'm going to set it down. So I'm not even going to put a base coat down on this one until we have moved it, because I don't know how much paint's going to come out of here. It's a big cup. And I need to add one more color to my palette here. So I'll take that one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough orange marmalade. Okay, so we will use Coral Reef. I don't know what I'm going to do when all 48 bottles are full again. I won't have room for them. Hi, Yvonne. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Don't forget, when I'm done, guys, we're going to go watch Mona's Skins collab. She's premiering it tonight. I'm sure you've seen it in the chat. Alright, here's the beast. This cup is amazing. As soon as I opened the box, I was like, oh, that's cool. And it has a handle. That's the one thing I like, because you don't have to try and hold the cup, because your hand will be shaking. You can slip your fingers through and just grab, just like this. That's the one thing that's nice about the handles. Okay. What order do I want to go in? Okay, so let's start with Alan's Red Shimmer. I don't need a ton of paint either. I just want to see where I'm at here. Okay. And next to that, we'll do Coral Reef. Now this is a bigger compartment, so I can go a little more with the Coral Reef. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a lot of paint. Oopsie. I'm going to use Christina's Laguna because it's going next to Brian's Annoying Green. And Bumblebee Yellow next to Brian's Annoying Green might make a lemon lime color that we may not like next to the Coral Reef. So Brian's Annoying Green. Carolina Blue. This color is not as popular as I thought it would be. It's a phthalo blue, guys. Phthalo blue is the standard. I don't understand why people don't buy it. I love it. But when paints don't sell, they get discontinued. Just letting you know. Okay, Galaxy Blue. And I don't need as much of this one either. So our outside colors are the red and the blue, which might make a purple in some areas. That annoying green shell. Okay. Now, I wanted to do this as a traveling pour. Maybe a slight ring. I don't know yet. I have to see how it's coming out. I don't know if I want to push it or if I want to pull it. I think I want to pull it. No, I think I'll push it. So indecisive. Okay. Let's see what comes out first. Of course, the yellow. Come on, red. She ain't coming. Alan doesn't want to come to the party. Oh my gosh, where is he? I'm going to definitely have to come back because he's just joining the party. So you don't have to, this is where you might want to ring a little bit. You don't have to go back if you don't want to. If you like what you see, you don't have to go back. And I'm just going to run this down the sides because it's just extra paint. And I may come across a little bit. Because I don't like anything plain. That's just me. I can't help who I am. And now we have Ellie on the front porch barking. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, I'm going to put some black around. It's really pretty. You can see the rainbow effect we got. It's kind of cool. Did I make it go blurry? The nice thing about thin base paint, it goes right up to your paint. You don't have to push it. put that away now. Yeah, I don't understand why the red didn't come though, Brian. It was the same height as the blue. Maybe it was the way I was holding the cup. Who knows? Maybe it was user error. So I'm just going to move this out, get the black over the corners, and then we'll stretch from there. Caught my green on that one. It's fine. Alright, let me wipe my hands for a minute, because I want to decide what I'm going to do before I stretch that out. Any suggestions? Should I try anything with it before I stretch it? Should I do something with it? Because I'm seeing the yellow coming out, which I really like. It's almost like I want to run a curly Q through. My goal is to get the black mostly off though. Let me torch it real quick. No fingering. Don't rack it. Okay. I will stretch it. Let me bring this down, get this end off here. Because I had to get rid of all that green in the corner. Sorry, Bri. I want to take that whole edge so I can open it up. I kind of like the two black corners. What do you guys think? Should I minimize the black? What do you guys think? Alright, I'm going to stretch it just a smidge more, but I am going to leave some black on the corners. Okay, I wanted it to touch that corner. It'll give it a little more character if it has some funky grip on there. Plus it made a new color. Okay. I'm not minding that at all. I knew you guys might be like, ew, but in person, because this is all coral reef, that's going to be super shiny. I can move this down just a little bit. But I love what it did here when I stretched it. Thank you, Helen. I appreciate you. You're awesome. But look at that annoying green, guys. Look how pretty that is with the Carolina blue. I think I'm going to try to take a little bit of that coral reef off. Just a little bit. So we're not overwhelmed with it when it dries. Because it's going to be very shiny. So you'll see how I rock that off of there without losing my corner. Bring it back. I'm not minding that at all. I think it's super cool. Yeah, the green is cool in there. It's so bright against that Carolina blue. I'm not sure what's going on right there, where that came from. But look at that. Look at that Laguna popping up through that coral reef. It's pretty wild, yes, Linda. It's very wild. I like it. Let me torch it. Right. 3 paintings tonight, guys, in less than an hour. Was I cooking or what? Marathon painting. Thank you, Doris. I appreciate you. You are so awesome. Next week, I have a plan for next week, but I don't want to tell you because it's kind of a surprise. We'll bang that one out of the park. And then I think we'll have one more in May. Is it one more week in May? After the retreat. The week of the retreat, we're going to be posting videos probably every day, every other day, right from the beach. So we probably won't have a tutorial night at all. But you'll get to see what's going on at the beach. And I may video some of the artists that are there. So I'll put them up on my channel. So you'll get to see everybody painting. I know it'll probably make you like, oh, I wish I could have went. I'm sorry. I wish everybody could come. But it'll be fun. We will be live. I will be live Monday. I know I missed this week. I just was overwhelmed. I just had way too many paint orders, and I was out of stock of 3 of them within an hour, so I had to get those done. And but I definitely will be here next Monday. Mona's gonna premiere after me tonight, so as soon as we leave here, we'll go to Mona's and watch her do her skins collab that she didn't get to do it with us. But things happen. That's understandable. But you get to watch another one. As if 5 weren't enough, we're gonna get a bonus. And then Saturday, we have Doris and Moose. Moose is on at 6. Doris is on at 7 Eastern. And this weekend, I believe, is Larry and Angie at Crunchberry's Playhouse. And we'll get to watch them, too. Oh, Brian, you gotta stop with the numbers. I don't want any countdown next week, Brian. Please. It will make me extremely upset. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, I am pretty much packed for the retreat. I just have to pack the blooming stuff, and I'm waiting for the last minute for that. But we're good. So, we will be at the beach painting for a week. We will be doing Monday Night Live from the beach. My creative dream team will be our artists for the evening. I'm already stressing one of them out. But that'll be a fun night. And it'll be fun to do it from the beach. And you'll get to meet some people that are there too, because we always screen the crowd and you can see everybody there. But I appreciate you all so much for coming on Thursday nights. I'm hoping that you guys are learning something from me. I'm hoping that I'm teaching it well enough that you can absorb something if you're new. If you have any questions, you know how to reach out to me at ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com. I can always help you via email. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't think you're bothering me, because you're not. I sit and do my emails every morning. So if you need help, I will help you. So, Monday night, I'm going to try to get Alan to paint with me again. But he may still be a little stressed out with work. The big boss was there this week, so he's always a little miffed that week. But we got 5 minutes. You can go ahead and head over to Mona's if you want. And I'm going to wrap it up here. Can someone post Mona's link real quick so we have it? I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Kathy. So when they post the link to Mona's, just click on that and it'll take you right to her channel. And I appreciate you guys following over. Thank you, Shelly. I appreciate you. Love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.